All right, let's talk finance for a moment. Nvidia, the AI titan, largely seen as the most valuable company in the world, putting out a better than expected earnings report. Revenue soaring some 56% compared to last year. At the same time in Washington, the White House is hitting India with a blistering 50% tariff, punishing that country for buying Russian oil, one of the highest for any country in the president's global trade fight. And that could impact the price that we are paying for clothes, for laptops, for drugs, for gems, for jewelry. The list goes on and on. So with that, who do we bring in? Christine Romans, as always, as we are watching all this stuff happen.
There's a lot going on.
I mean, you're the one in the building watching it, so why not have you on? So Nvidia makes up like 8% of the S&P. Right? We have this pretty major earnings report, but the stock is down a little bit.
A little bit for now.
Make sense of this for me.
So look, Nvidia makes the chips. Nvidia makes the tools that power the AI revolution, right? And so Nvidia is this behemoth, this $4 trillion company. We've never seen a company this big. We've never seen a company grow this fast. It's just been gobsmacking what this company has been able to do. It is the biggest weight in the S&P. So you might look at this and say, I don't even know what you're talking about. Artificial intelligence, Nvidia, why do I care? You care because if you have stocks in your retirement portfolio, you probably got a lot of Nvidia because there's a lot of Nvidia in the S&P 500.
Okay, so then that happens, and then you have this, okay, by the way, India, 50% tariff, right? The largest we have seen across the board. How is this going to affect the goods that we are buying? That's really what it comes down to
It's
right
really
now.
the biggest border tax we have here on an ally. This is a Democratic ally, right? For a long time, the U.S. position had been we work with India as a counter to China. Now we are taxing India 50% for what it's sending to the United States that we buy.
And is there any sense this is a temporary thing? Because the president is like, listen, you're buying Russian oil. This is temporary. I'm going after you. But in a week, I'm going to back off.
They've had 5 rounds of talks.
Okay.
So that's been part of it here. But the Russian oil thing is interesting because China buys more Russian oil, a lot more Russian oil than India does. India is the ally, but India is getting punished. So a lot of people are like, well, what is that supposed to mean? And does this drive India closer to Putin and closer to China to try to make alliances so that it can secure cheap resources for its growing population? So there's a lot kind of at play here. It's growing economy and it's growing population. So there's a lot at play here. But I keep telling people that people are like, what is it going to mean to me? Well, medicines and genes. This is what probably right now all of us have this
necessities
from India. And whoever's buying that, the companies in America buying that from India will either have to find new sourcing for it, right, that's cheaper, or they're going to have to eat some of that tariff, or they're going to pass it on to you.
But the thing is, and maybe I'm wrong here, so tell me I'm wrong, it doesn't happen that quickly. Because, again, a lot of these places stockpile these things in anticipation of a possible tariff, right? So if it even happens, it could be 6 months, 8 months down the line.
That's exactly right. So the lag, when I talk to economists, you're right, Yasmin. When I talk to economists, they say these tariffs will have a lag of 6 to 18 months when these tariffs go in because of all the reasons you're pointing out. Also, because the start and stop nature up until now of some of these tariffs, you've got a lot of companies that have stockpiled goods, sometimes even in bonded warehouses where they haven't taken custody of the goods yet, waiting to hold off as long as they can in terms of maybe the president backing off and they get some kind of a better deal with India.
That's why we have her on, because she explains the way that she does.
There's a lot going on. I just have to say there's so much going on.
Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.